Hey, what's up? TagaLocDown here with a 2v2 guide. I see a lot of players, they're not using this method, so I wanted to show at least my viewers how to do this. And no matter if you're working with a bot or you got another player, this should help you get that upper hand. It's broken down to three main items. One is how to set up your lineup. Two is when you play your strongest and weakest cards. And then three, if you want to play with another player. So let's start it off with first, how to get your lineup set up. This works no matter what tier you are, if you're from rare to superstar. You're gonna have to range your lineup differently because this is how the game pulls it, at least a 2v2. Note, you have to change it back when doing the gauntlet. This won't do anything for you there. This is an easy chart of how to get it set up. The easy way I do it is set your lineup as normal through each row, and then you can shift them into place off the chart. Basically everything's a diagonal, if you've seen here, so everything just goes in diagonal. The game pulls from your deck from columns and rows, so this is why sometimes you get all centers in one pull and then you get some weird grouping some other pull. So with your deck arranged this way, you can see that the column gives you all the positions, and then right here the row you have every position. So with this logic, you'll always get that card into position. So why does that help, you ask? Well, here's some gameplay. Here's my first pull. As you can see, everything's out of position, but I do have a full team that I can move into position. So just like that, move them all around, and then see how I have everyone in position. So now the match is starting. You gotta look at my stats now, so check this out. So about to start this match right here. See the new stats? My point guard Ben Simmons went from 1537 offense to 1613. So just offense alone grew 76 points. And then you got to think of all the other stats. They all go up too. So off the back, this is how your lineup really improves your odds of winning. So once you do this, it's all cake from there. So this is why that I feel like this lineup really gives you the advantage right off the back. So let me show you some more gameplay right here. Now it's time to figure out when to play your strongest cards and then your weakest cards. Always the first hand you play your strongest cards, because the computer will always play their strongest cards on the second hand. So that's the perfect time to get rid of your weak cards and then get that out of your deck, as seen here. So remember, you don't need to win every hand. It's just easy to get a bad card out of your deck. Of course, it all depends on the deck you got and your teammate and then the computer drew, but it's typically how it works. So again, the computer in their first hand plays second strongest card usually. The second hand is the computer's strongest cards. The third round, the computer plays its third strongest cards, and then the fourth round, it plays the fourth strongest card. Then it typically leaves its weakest card for the next hand, and then that's all repeated all four quarters. And then if you see here, you see that Vin Baker right there, my power forward. See how he's still on my deck? He used the guy that I had left over from the last hand, so that's what happens. He just gets pushed to the next hand. So now to my third item, how to team up with someone else on purpose. It's actually, to do this, it's all based on the total strength of your 25 card deck. Just like every mode, it's based off of what your total deck value of either 25, or if you only have a 5-card game, and so on. So my total, if you see down here, I had to add it up as 300,877 points. And yes, it was annoying to add all of that up. It's a lot of numbers, but you just need to have two people with similar strengths. So you just got to be close, and then typically you'll get matched up in the next round, or once you started the round. So you just need the timing on when to start the match, and at least get your two values pretty darn to the same. So I'm not really too big on that. I like actually teaming up with other people and meeting some other people and trying to feed off of how they do it. But that's how you do it. So this has been the Taga tips, you know, on a 2v2. So if you like this kind of stuff, you know, let me know in the comments. I know I've taken enough of your time. This is a pretty long video, so if you made it this far, please hit that like, share with those other people, and try to spread the word so it's easier when everyone's playing with each other, because pretty much we're all just going against bots, so might as well help everyone else, you know. So I'm out of here. All right, guys, late.